Behind me is Canterbury Cathedral, sometimes called England in Stone. It's one of Europe's finest examples of the style we call Gothic. But what if I told you that pretty much every architectural feature in this cathedral, built incidentally by the Norman French, with stone brought in specially from Normandy, had its origins in the Middle East and the Islamic world? It's the same with Notre Dame in Paris. When it caught fire in 2019, the world was transfixed, and the French suffered a nationwide outpouring of grief. "Our identity is going up in flames," they cried, without any notion of their cathedral's backstory. That's when I decided to write a book about how Islamic architecture shaped Europe. So let's take a quick architectural journey to see how cultures and religions interact and interweave in all kinds of ways that challenge assumptions we may make about our national history and heritage. We can trace ideas and styles as they passed from vibrant Middle Eastern centers like Damascus, Baghdad, and Cairo, to enter Europe via gateways like Muslim Spain, Sicily, and Venice, through the movement of pilgrims, bishops, merchants, and medieval crusaders. It's a rich tale of cultural exchange that will help you see some of Europe's and even America's iconic landmarks with new eyes. We'll start with the Twin Tower cathedral style so familiar to us from Canterbury and Notre Dame in Paris. The first church in that style dates from the 5th century and still stands on a remote hilltop in war-torn Syria. It's called Qalb Lawze, meaning heart of the almond, and it's just one among thousands of churches scattered over the wild and magical hills west of Aleppo. These churches were built to serve the Byzantine settlements, known today as the Dead Cities. Syria in stone, you could say, and collectively they represent the transition from Roman paganism to the zeal of early Christianity. When the first Muslims arrived in Syria, adopting Damascus as their capital, they absorbed and learnt from the earlier Byzantine, Hellenistic, and Persian civilizations, gradually synthesizing their architectural styles into something new and distinct. Among these early Muslim innovations were trefoil arches, triple arches, first seen inside the Muslim shrine of the Dome of the Rock in Jerusalem